Hello and welcome to you all. My name is Aliki Kormanopoulos and I'm the Manager for Student and Academic Engagement for PMI. And we are so happy to be partnered with Enactus to support your competition and offer you skills that will help you not only with your social good projects, but with skills that can help you with all your studies and your transition into your careers. I'm excited to be here today to tell you a little bit about Project Management Institute as a for-purpose organization and how developing project management skills early in your education can help support your career growth and protect it from the unknown changes that the future holds for all of us. PMI empowers people to make ideas a reality. This is our mission. Through global advocacy, networking, collaboration, research, and education, PMI prepares organizations and individuals at every stage of their career and education journey to work smarter so they can drive success in a world of change. PMI is a not-for-profit, for-purpose organization working in nearly every country around the world to advance careers, strengthen organizational success, and enable project professionals and change makers with new skills and ways of working to maximize their impact. PMI offers globally recognized standards, certifications, online courses, thought leadership, tools, digital publications, and communities, some of which we're going to talk about with you today and others that you'll see at a future webinar, all with the goal of helping support you with your social good projects, your competition with Enactus, so that you can develop these skills for anything you need in the future. So PMI is the leading professional association for project management and the authority for a growing global community of millions of project management professionals and individuals who use project management skills. Collectively, these professionals and change makers are you, consistently create better outcomes for businesses, community, and society worldwide. PMI is the governing body for the Project Management Book of Knowledge, the PMBOK, another acronym that you'll see frequently, which is the global standard for understanding project management and how it enables intended outcomes, regardless of industry, size, location, or even approach. You may have heard of waterfall and agile project management, and these are also known as predictive or adaptive approaches to managing projects, and these are also covered in the PMBOK. The PMBOK is not a document that PMI as an authority puts out. It's a collection of all the community around the world that comes together to edit and talk about the trends and the new discoveries they have in project management that make working together better. So project management answers the question, how do we create and deliver value in the best way possible for all people, organizations, and environments? So I've pulled what is project management directly from the PMBOK. And I've added, the together because we have to all work together in order to achieve our projects. So how can we together find the best way to, and this is what a project is, create a product or service, create positive social or environmental contributions, improve efficiency, productivity, effectiveness, or responsiveness, and enable the changes needed to facilitate transitions to future states or sustain benefits created from previous projects. And I think you can see a trend here is that project management really is how do we work together to make the world a better place? How do we improve the systems and processes that exist already, and how do we make them work for us for today and for the future? So I think you can start to understand how project management skills are future-proof because these are the things that we've always needed and will continue to need in order to progress together. What PMI does is bring the community of project managers together to share their experiences and best practices so that we're always at the forefront of new technology, ideas, processes, trends, and we can share these with you so you can also grow in your career by bringing these skills to your job and even your daily life. So what does a chef, an orchestra conductor, and a project manager have in common? They are all at that critical point of coordination for all the moving pieces that bring a project together. This is what a project manager does. A PM takes care of their team, resources, budgets, and connects the pieces together to bring everyone to the same endpoint. This is a very traditional definition of project manager. Today, we would add that the project manager is responsible for the overall experience of the project, ensuring that communication is effective and that the right people are in the right place. A PM is a project leader driving change. So this is not just a talent. This is a skill that you can develop through training, mentorship, certification, and getting involved with the PMI community. And it doesn't just apply to your professional life. Project management is a skill you use every day. And my goal today is not to redirect you towards a career as a project manager, but that you realize the importance of project management as a complementary skill to anything that you're pursuing, and how PMI can support turning your ideas into reality. So what does the future look like? Mega projects are getting bigger every year, and the impact they will have on our world is immense. As students working on entrepreneurship and social good projects, you are very aware of all the different elements that are impacting our world today, and you are working together to try and find solutions to some of these. And today's change makers cannot operate in a vacuum removed from the world's challenges. To be the most effective leader possible, it's imperative to develop an understanding of where the world is headed, what it means for organizations, and where we can make a contribution. To meet the need for this broad global context, PMI offers its annual megatrends report, and you can access it using the QR code here, which evaluates long-term trends, research, and industry data from around the world, and features first-hand perspectives from project professionals leading change now. So as you can see, we have identified 6 megatrends emerging for 2022, all with the potential of continued impact on both business and society, from digital disruption to movements for equality that are reshaping every corner of the globe. However, understanding that these trends affect our world is only the first step to overcoming or embracing them. Our community has the greatest impact when we take big ideas and get to work on the grueling task of implementing them. Therefore, it's not enough that we understand the implications of big challenges like the climate crisis or growing economic inequality. It will also be up to this community to help reimagine and drive solutions. And as you prepare for next steps in this competition and considering things that you're going to be needing in the future and what skills that you're developing with Enactus that you can use later on, I want to share with you the importance of future-proofing your career with these project management skills. Because what does future-proofing really mean? 10 years ago, did we know what a vlogger was? Did anyone think they could make millions creating content on YouTube? What about app development, social media manager? In 2011, I created my company's first social media strategy, and it was considered a side job for an administrator. Today, we all know people for whom this is not only a full-time job, but a high-level position that requires creativity, coordination, and communication skills. These are all the core of project management skills. So what careers will be created in the next 10 years, and how can you be prepared to adapt to them? I have a quick video to show you here, brought to you by PMI from the 2022 jobs report that you can also access using this QR code.
As we adapt to new ways of working and prepare for future disruption, organizations will see a growing need for skilled project managers. The PMI 2022 jobs report showcases emerging sectors and trending industries where project leaders can find opportunities to drive growth and innovation in every region of the globe. Countries in the Asia-Pacific region expect their economies to grow in 2022. Meanwhile, talent is in high demand in many countries and industries. While China's economy has experienced a slight slowdown, a number of factors should contribute to increased project activity, including consumer spending increases and China's energy transition plan. Supply chain disruption and rising energy prices, along with rapid digitalization, are driving an increased demand for project professionals in Europe, especially in IT. The current conflict in the region will have long-term humanitarian and economic consequences that will require response. There has been a spike in demand throughout Latin America for project managers, particularly in the technology and manufacturing sectors. Rebounding oil pricing, government investment in high-profile mega-projects, and international events like Expo 2020 Dubai and the 2022 FIFA World Cup promise to reinvigorate the region's economy and need for project managers. The Great Resignation and supply chain problems have put job seekers in high demand in the US and Canada as companies look toward automation and digitization to protect against future disruption. Despite the pandemic, the global demand for products manufactured in South Asia has continued to increase over the past 2 years. As a result, companies are willing to invest more in project managers with strong innovation and leadership skills. Nearly a third of global aid, roughly $32 billion, is spent in Africa, and that's fueling new development jobs across the region, up to 45% of which will need project talent. The demand for project talent is high around the world. Are you ready to take your career to the next level?
Project management is at its core established best practices for getting stuff done and for managing teams of people. If you can dream it, project management can help you make it a reality. And as you can see from the jobs report, 25 million new project management employees will be needed to meet global talent demands by 2030. That's 2.3 million project managers who need to enter the workplace every single year. You may be starting your career doing something aligned with your studies, but within a few years, you will see that change and project management skills will help you adapt and respond to the jobs of the future. So I'd like to share with you a couple, really as a first introduction to PMI.org, I'd like to share with you a couple free tools that you can access today that will help support what you're doing with Enactus. So we have a Career Navigator, which is a free career development platform. This platform offers opportunities for comprehensive self-assessment of skills, interests, and goals while offering an action plan to achieve your objectives. So this will also give you an opportunity to create a login on PMI.org, which will allow you access to all the other free resources that we have. I'd also encourage you to visit projectmanagement.com, which will offer you tools and templates that you can use in your competition project with Enactus. So you can visit the link, use the QR code, and create your profile today and give Career Navigator a try. So PMI believes that everyone, regardless of age, is capable of creating positive change for the future. And as a global community of project professionals, PMI is here to support your needs in developing your skills that will help you achieve your goals. If you retain one piece of information from this part of the presentation, I'd like it to be that PMI wants to empower you to create the future you are envisioning for yourself and the people around you. What we want to offer you today is access to the community and some free tools to get you started. These will complement what you're doing with Enactus today, whatever it is you're studying, and will likely prove to be key factors to your success later. I'd like to thank you all for your attention today. I hope that this has given you a quick introduction to what the Project Management Institute can offer you, how we can support your Enactus social good projects, and anything else that you need about developing your project management skills. We're here for you. So we look forward to communicating with you again in the future. And we have a couple more webinars that you will be able to have access to that will give you more free tools and more information about project management. Thank you all.